Breaking news this afternoon. Shelby an officer accused of repeatedly punching a woman during her arrest has been officially charged. 22-year-old Carson Hyder turned himself into the Cleveland County Detention Center just 2 hours ago. He is facing 1 count of assault inflicting serious injury.
Now, police say Hyder is no longer in jail after posting a $10,000 bond. As of now, we know an investigation is still ongoing. The State Bureau of Investigation says they're continuing to follow up on allegations of excessive force. Now, this comes after the release of this viral video. In it, you can see the officer hitting a woman several times during an arrest. This happened on Friday. WBTV has learned that the woman involved is Sharia Moore. Her father tells us that she has multiple facial injuries after this encounter.
It could have been worse. Thank God for somebody here to ring on their doorbell camera. So that man would have got away with it. It's going to be a long journey for her because she's really, really upset, shaking.